Hi guys, it is Margie from Reclaim by Ramsey, and I have got something really exciting to share with you today. The junk hunk, as I sort of nicely call my husband. He and I just moved into our new home, and you know how like expensive things are to fix? Like we've already had the air conditioning go out, so that was a chunk of change. So to decorate our walls, I had to really think outside the box, because I have some big spaces to fill and not a very big budget. So this video is going to be showing you some ideas that don't take really much talent, very little skill, but have a big impact. So stay tuned. So for this project, like I said, no expensive tools necessary. I am using just a regular staple gun. I'm going to use a little bit of packing tape, a hammer, and a sawtooth hanger. That's it for the tools, guys. I mean, really, you can do this. This is going to be really simple. I have 2 pieces of some wood that my new neighbor, Mary Ann, was cleaning out, and she had a big boatload of it that she was going to throw in her dumpster, and I said, no, don't throw it in the dumpster. I can use that wood. And so that's one of the projects, one of the things I'm going to use for this project. Now, if you don't have access to people's dumpsters to take out their wood, you can use a whole bunch of different things, or you can just go to Home Depot. You don't even have to bother cutting it. You can just measure off the wood, tell them what you want, and they'll cut it for you. But since I had this laying around, I'm all about saving money, so that's what we did. Now, these are 20 inches because I am simply going to frame this map, and this has special significance to my husband because he is from North Swickley Township, Pennsylvania. So I came across this map and I thought, oh, that would be so cool. The junk hunk would love this, because he's like really proud of where he's from too. Not that you all shouldn't be, you should be, but he's really proud of it. And there's a little competition going. So even though this one is for him, I'm from the neighboring town, so I got one for me too. See, I got one for me. So we'll keep the competition alive. Anyway, I found these cool maps and I went and I had them enlarged at Staples. And so probably any of your copy centers can do it. And you want to get it on a tougher paper. You don't want to do this just on regular, copy paper. That would be kind of flimsy. But anyway, we are literally, I mean, look at this, guys. This is 20 by 30. So it's a nice big size to fill your wall. And we're going to take these boards, and how cool is this, guys? This is all the project is. It's this simple. Sometimes simple's okay. We're going to attach these to the top and the bottom and put a hanger on the back of it. Ta-da! You're welcome. So the first thing you want to do is we want to add a little bit, since this is paper, we want to add a little bit of structure to this so that it doesn't rip when we staple these in. So what we're going to do, this is just packing tape, but you can use any kind of tape you have. If you've got masking tape, pull out the masking tape, it's all good. And I'm just going to put that down so that when we staple this from the back, the paper has a little bit of extra oomph. And I think I'm going to do the same thing on the back. Like I said, just so that it has a little bit of, that was probably loud for you guys, so sorry. Okay, we're going to put that down. We're going to make sure this is tight up to the sides here. And I had mine cut exactly to the 20 inches. But you can, if you want your boards to overlap, you know what? It's your project. You overlap them. Okay? So this is just the simple staple gun. Let me just make sure that I get it even. So we don't want to mess up, because I will tell you, it was not like super cheap to have the copies made, but it's art. Probably should have put some extra tape down here. Okay, so let's see how this is looking. Look, guys, look, looks amazing. Okay, so we're gonna do the exact same thing on the bottom portion, and then we're gonna attach our hangers, and then guys, we are done. How simple was that? So again, we're just attaching another piece of tape on the bottom, and we are just going to attach it. I think we're even, hopefully. And again, we're just gonna staple, staple. Okay, guys, as with all projects that you do, the more time you do them and you learn some lessons. I'm working on the one that is my town, which is New Brighton, Pennsylvania, and I learned a few things. And one little tip is if you hold this up, I only have it taped on the back so that I know when I lay it down that it doesn't move at all, and my staples will be evenly spaced and it will go in nicely. By the way, this wood that I'm using for this, because this one is 30 by 20, but it's turned the other direction. This wood was actually in my neighbor's trash. They were picket fences, and they had them all bundled up and ready for the trash man, and I stole them right out of their trash. It's not called stealing if it's trash. Okay, so again, you're just gonna take your staple gun, and I'm gonna start right in the middle. There we go. And I'm gonna do the same thing to the bottom. All right, so I've gone ahead and I'm just putting that reinforcement tape along the bottom. And this has a little bit less of a margin as my other piece. So I just kind of, taped it on one side, taped it on the other. And I'm gonna do the same thing where I'm gonna put my wood here. And I want to be able to be sure. And if you do this in front of the light, that's what's really great about it. And so guys, when I hold this up, you're not going to really be able to see what I'm talking about, except that, you can kind of see that back here, this is where you want to get it straight. And I can see from here where it is straight, I think. And then I'm just going to pull this around and tape it down. Just turn it over. If you do it on a nice square table too, that's probably really helpful. I'm gonna tape it right where my tape already is and see if I'm close, because now I don't have to worry about my paper tearing, because I'm literally taping right on top of the other tape. So I don't have to worry about it tearing. Okay. So I will pick this up gingerly. You have to be a contortionist to do this. Okay, let's see where we're at here. Okay, I think this could actually come up a little bit. Probably if you had yourself some double-sided tape, it would even be better. But we're in use what you have mode over here at Casa de Ramsey. Okay, I think we're good. I will put another set of sawtooth hangers on here, and then we're gonna get it hung up on the wall, and you guys can see how bright it's gonna look. I can't wait to tell the junk hunk. So guys, look how terrific these signs turned out. I mean, they just mean so much to me. The junk hunk and I are gonna treasure these forever, and I just think they turned out looking like something you would really get in a high-end store that you'd have to pay an arm and a leg for, and I couldn't be happier because they're so good. If you liked this video and you like the kind of things that you see here, that you'll do all the things, click the buttons, do the thumbs, do the likes, do all that, share, and hey, you know what, I really need you to comment, say something. Even if you don't like it, you can say, hey, I think your stuff's really trashy. That's all right, it's okay for me. But until next time, I'll see ya.